Wrong side of 30. Cons.
Tash.
DVG.
Ash.
What's happening, guys?
What's going on? How's lockdown treating everyone?
It's all right. It's all right. Not great. All right.
What's everyone we getting up to? I don't know. What day is it today? I don't even know what day it is.
Monday, I think it's Monday.
Yeah.
Bank holiday Monday.
Bro, that's so mad you said about the days, Cons. It's so true. I've totally lost track of it. It's felt like one big day. It's weird, bro.
Do you know what? I do the same shit every day. Get up.
Wait, is this what it's like to be fucking tribal?
I don't know if this is what it's like to be a millionaire.
Tribal's more fun, man.
Yeah, it is. At least you're outside, isn't it?
Exactly.
That's a point, isn't it? No, you can go in your garden, but then you ain't got a garden, do you, Tash?
No, living in a.
I was saying to Nick, imagine if me and the kids were on lockdown in that flat.
Well, look, I got the kids with me tonight, yeah, and all we've been doing since Saturday was it? I picked you guys up. Saturday, we've just been sitting and chilling at home and watching Netflix and Disney Plus and all that business.
So what you got? You got Disney Plus, yeah?
Yeah, I got Disney Plus.
Well. Disney Plus. I don't know. What do you think of it?
Like, it ain't all of it, is it? What we thought. I thought it was going to have all of it. Yeah, it ain't. So, have you watched Mandalorian yet?
No, I haven't.
Sick.
I heard it's very Shogun Assassin-like.
I can see why they say that.
You got Shogun Assassin, isn't it, man?
What's that?
Shogun Assassin.
I know of it because of like the Wu-Tang thing, but I've actually never seen it.
You never watched it?
Nah,
That's
man.
surprising me because you're into your kung fu movies, isn't it?
Yeah, that is surprising, actually. Like, Shogun Assassin's a Japanese film, though, isn't it? It's not Chinese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
I'm just thinking that Jesus music,
it's not Chinese, it's Japanese.
No, I'm just saying, like, but I'm just thinking of that jizza music at the beginning, you know, the you've got that he says about your mother and your child. That's just thinking it stayed in my head there, isn't it? Because I think RZA used a lot of that movie for that album, right?
For that album, he did.
Yeah. That's how. See, it's mad, like.
Talking about RZA, on a quick one, we get back to Disney in a second, yeah? Did you watch the Primo battle?
I haven't watched it yet, but I've seen the playlist, both of them.
DJ Premier and RZA from the Wu-Tang Clan done a live battle on Instagram, yeah? Where they played 20 tracks each. And it was nuts.
Good,
I haven't seen it yet, but I will watch that, actually, because...
It was nuts. When RZA played Long Kiss Goodnight by Biggie, yeah? All right? It was nuts. And then Thingy had to flip it. Primo said, I have to flip you one of your own soldiers. And he played Above the Clouds with Inspector Deck.
Yeah.
And they were just literally going back and forth, just playing tracks. It went on for about 2 hours.
Yeah, I saw a Pete Rockham premiere one in Japan once, where they done it live. That was sick.
Nah, this was in their living rooms. They both
I know, yeah.
Just playing tracks to each other and whatever. But it was sick. It got something like 500, how many, 100,000 viewers? 140,000 live viewers and shit. But that's the good thing about it because it was a little bit of unity, but we're all far apart, but everyone was there watching it live, you know what I mean?
Yeah, shit, man. Like, you see what I'm saying, Cons? Like, although, like, it's annoying, like, being on lockdown and whatever and stuff, it's crazy that we've still, like, for example, what we're doing now, we've spoken about it in past shows before about technology and us being able to stay in touch, and we're not in the same room, but we are, if that makes sense now. Like,
we are.
Well, the world's a lot smaller, isn't it? The world's a lot smaller nowadays.
Definitely.
You've got that Back to the Future technology right now.
Do you know what? We are using that Back to the Future technology right now.
Yeah, we are.
Going back to Disney Plus, I thought there was going to be so much more in it than there is.
Listen, I mean, it's what, $4.99, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's $4.99, and there is quite a few stuff on there.
No,
I think we're a little bit
price-wise. You can't complain.
I mean, I think we are a little bit spoiled for choice.
Listen,
But-
I'm going to be black about it. One of you need to give me your sign-in code about it.
I don't mind.
You need to grab something so we can all do a trade, yeah? One of us needs to get Netflix, the other one needs to get Disney Plus.
Yeah, you're not
And then
wrong.
we'll share like that. But if you ain't bringing nothing to the table, you ain't getting none of this chicken, bro.
Next thing is HBO.
No,
innit?
easy. Shall I tell you what Ash is? You buy yourself 4 hot wings and chips, yeah? All right? And he goes, oh, give me a wing. 3 wings ain't enough, Ash. You need all 4. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. Disney Plus is okay. I mean, but yeah. Has anyone seen the Jeff Goldblum thing on there, where he just talks about random shit?
we talk about random shit, Jeff.
No, I haven't seen any of it because I ain't got it, man.
Like it'll be swimming, or
And
it'll be
because
ice
Mem
cream.
hasn't asked for a password, I'm going to give it to Mem, but I'm not going to give it to Ash.
Oh.
But anyway, this Jeff Goldblum thing, what's it saying?
Do you know what? I don't see how he interacts with people, to be honest. Like, he's some weird, spaced out fucking geezer.
Mm.
You know? He'll just say something, you go,
What's it? What's it? Yeah. You're in shot right there. The shot's right here.
All right, go on then.
Who's that, Nick?
What do you want me to do?
Nothing. I just want to look.
Oh, she just wants to look. You can't-
Yo, Nick.
Hey,
Can you see?
Hey.
Hi,
I
Nick.
can't see you. Where you at?
what's going on?
What's going on?
Only 3 of you today.
No, Ash is down there.
Ashley's, I don't know, Ashley's sort
Gone
of
out the
moving
shot. He's
about.
probably gone toilet or something.
He's just trying to be what he does because he ain't got a camera behind him. He's just trying to be there but not be there at the
Oh,
same
there
time.
he is.
I'm here.
You know what I mean? But
Good.
Nick just threw me
Good.
totally off of what
Sorry.
I was doing. You right, Pims? Yeah, members, look. Ash, you might as well get your family in. Mem, go get your family,
Yeah.
bro.
Family fortune.
Yeah, let's do family
Yeah.
fortunes, you know what I mean?
Do you know what? Yeah, my girl asked me if she could be a special guest. and I said no.
Well, your girl asked if she could be on it. He said no.
Yeah.
That was all right. All right, Nick, get out. Go. No, I'm joking. And Nick said your girlfriend should get on. What are you talking about? But, all right, so Jeff Goldblum, he's just a weirdo.
Oh, mate, you should watch it. I mean, he's just some off-key geezer, man. Like, I know, like, in the films, he acts a certain way. I think that's toned down. Because, like, in real life, he's just even more extra. You know, when he's talking, he's just weird, man. You know, he'll break into little, off of, like, swimming, waterfalls, mountains, childhood.
What?
Yeah, like that. Little shit like that. It would just stop. And when he's talking to people, it's like that as well.
Who
And
remembers
he's
the old,
entertaining, but
do you remember
Go on.
an old Jeff Goldblum movie, yeah? And it was the first movie that Jim Carrey ever did called Earth Girls Are Easy.
Never seen that.
yeah, I've heard of that.
Nina Davis is in it, all right? And 3 aliens, she works at hairdressers or some shit, and 3 aliens crash in her garden or whatever. And it's a red alien, furry alien, a blue furry alien, and a yellow furry alien, yeah? And once they shave them, it's Jeff Goldblum, Damon Wayans, and Jim Carrey.
Is it good?
No.
No,
Well,
it's bad.
I remember it back in the day. It was good back in the day, but I don't know. But it's the first film that Jim
Yeah.
Carrey was in.
Wasn't the first film that Jim Carrey was in, wasn't it Pink Cadillac with Clint Eastwood? He was on the stage doing an Elvis impression.
No,
And Clint
think it was
Eastwood
Earth Girls Are
grabs him
Easy.
up.
I think it was Earth Girls Are Easy.
I don't know. Anyone out there knows the answer? Drop me a little comment. Let us know.
I
But
might- That's it.
yeah,
I'll tell you what I watched with the kids tonight, though.
go on.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Oh, I ain't seen
Oh,
that in
it's
time.
The rabbit. That's old school, man.
Yeah.
I didn't realise how rude it actually was.
There's a lot of adult humour in it.
A lot of adult humour in it.
What, in Roger Rabbit?
Yeah, a lot of titty bouncing.
Yeah, I
and,
can- I'm not
Yeah,
surprised,
there
man.
is. Yeah.
yeah, there was a lot of it in Who Framed Roger Rabbit. But so what you lot been watching while we've been on lockdown?
I've been watching Hotboxing with Mike Tyson a lot. His stories are so
I watched
funny,
the rest of the
man.
Money Heist.
Brilliant, isn't it?
Amazing.
The one with
You know
him and
what, though?
Fat Joe.
Huh?
You see the one with Fat Joe?
Yeah, I watched that as well. The podcast with Fat Joe. Yeah, it's good.
I ain't seen that one. It's good, yeah?
Yeah, man, it's just funny, the stories, man. Like, Tyson's a character, but...
What stories stick out to you?
Yeah, the one they were talking about, I think, when Fat Joe and Big Pun were in trouble or something, and with some bouncers, and Mike Tyson pulled up, or...
No way, for real.
Or was that ODB pulled up? I can't remember. It was a mad story. And
Did you hear the story? They were talking about tigers and shit. Yeah, that's what they were talking about, tigers.
Yeah.
Well, and he was saying
about the woman.
Yeah, and Tyson was saying how basically, like, he regrets ever, like, having these tigers, and apparently a woman jumped over his fence, and the tiger ripped her arm apart.
What?
A woman jumped over Mike Tyson's fence, and his tiger.
Play with tiger.
Yeah, and apparently, like, he goes, I was stupid enough to think that I could domesticate these animals because just for fun, by playing with you, they could have just killed you. And he goes, that she tried to take him to court, but she couldn't take him to court because she was on his property, innit? But he still gave her 250 grand.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Tyson's mad like that. He just gives people money. I've noticed that, bruv.
Did you ever hear the story about him and Ed Lover?
No.
What was that?
Where basically what Tyson done one night, Tyson and Ed Lover were out raving one night, yeah? And Ed Lover couldn't drive back. So Tyson gave him the keys to his, no, they couldn't drop Ed Lover back to his
Hold
car.
up, is this the Rolls Royce or Bentley thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And basically Tyson gave Ed Lover the keys to the Bentley, to the, I think it was 100 grand Bentley, and told him, drive that home. Like, you take the Bentley, you drive the Bentley home. So Ed Lover drives the Bentley home. A week goes by, no one calls for it or whatever. So he starting the engine. A month goes by, 2 months go by. The Bentley, he's still got the Bentley, yeah. So he's thinking anytime someone's just gonna fold him and take it. So 3 months later, he gets a phone call from Mike Tyson's manager, and they say, did Mike Tyson happen to give you the Bentley to drive? He was like, yes. They came and picked it up. 5 years later, he bumps into Mike Tyson again at a bar, and they're reminiscing. And Tyson goes, did anyone come and take the Bentley off you? Like that, yeah? And Ed Lover was like, yeah. And he goes, nah, bro, I gave you that Bentley to keep. It was yours. So basically, Tyson gave him 100 grand Bentley that night. But the management were on some bullshit and took it off him, you know what I mean? But the fact that he was doing shit, but apparently that night he paid for the whole, like, he'd go to a club and pay the whole bar out.
Yeah. He'll do shit like that a lot. He'll do shit like, there's
You know
loads of Mike Tyson stories, isn't it?
Good person, you know?
Yeah, he's a deep guy. He's a deep person, you know. Especially now, I've noticed he's a mature. But like, even when people like fanboy over him, he's like, "Oh, well, calm down. I'm just a human, man. I'm no better than you." Like, he's a very humble human being, man.
Oh, yeah, did you see his? Did you see the Hotbox interview with Sugar Ray? I think Sugar Ray Robinson or Leonard. Sorry, Sugar Ray Leonard. And he broke down because Leonard was perfect in everyone's eyes. And it was perfect to Tyson, you know, and Tyson was expressing that, and he couldn't hold it in, and he just started bawling.
Who did
Leonard was sort of taken back.
Oh, Tyson. You know? Yeah. Tyson started gushing. I'll tell you what, he's done a couple of really good interviews with Fury as well. Fury was a good one.
Do you know what one was really good, which was really interesting? The one he done with Piers Morgan, because you know why it was interesting? I see a really different side to Piers Morgan. I don't know if because he was scared of Tyson and he didn't want to act up, but I saw a bit more of a mature, deeper side. He was asking good questions, and do you get what I mean? So
Piers Morgan's a weird
really
one.
Interesting one. He had a bun at the end as well.
Sometimes I like Piers Morgan, sometimes I don't like him.
Yeah.
I think Piers Morgan's a weird one.
Yeah, I thought he was a knob, and from watching that morning thing. But when I watched him on this show, I don't know, it's because he was with a bit more like tougher people. He was just kind of being a bit more laid back.
Did you ever see the interview of Tyson where the guy turned around and said to him, being a convicted rapist, how do you know?
Yeah.
And Tyson goes
you're
off on him.
You're a black guy, ain't he?
Yeah, you're a piece of shit.
Yeah.
You seem good, you know, but you ain't. You're a piece of shit.
And he goes, it was nice speaking to you. He goes, fuck you.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
But Tyson's been through shit. Think about it. His daughter died, what, about 7-8 years ago? She mistakenly hung herself while she was on a treadmill. She had the clip on her, innit? And she tripped and it went around her neck and it strangled her.
No way.
Wow.
Yeah. I think she was like 6 or 7.
Oh shit, man.
Yeah, like Tyson's been through a lot of shit, man. People think like,
Yeah.
Bruv, how old was he? And he was fucking smoking crack or whatever it was. You know, he was a kid.
but
You know,
going back to the Wu-Tang, Mike Tyson robbed You God's mum.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, because Mike Tyson was a stick-up kid, innit? So she was
Yeah,
walking
yeah,
home
yeah.
one day with her groceries or whatever, and he pulled out the gun on her and robbed her, apparently.
No way.
Yeah, Tyson's been through See, they need to really make the Tyson movie prop. Did you see the thingy, the Jamie Foxx explaining what was going to happen? Because
No.
Martin Scorsese is supposed to be doing the thingy movie, the Mike Tyson movie, and Jamie Foxx is supposed to be Mike Tyson.
Right.
And Jamie Foxx explains it. I think it's on Hot 97 or something, yeah. And he goes, imagine, this is the opening for the movie, yeah. He goes, imagine you see Brooklyn skyline, New York City skyline, yeah. And you zoom in and you're going through the city and you're going through the Brooklyn streets and blah blah blah. And you get to a gym and you go through the doors of this gym and you see this big hulking figure and you see a little kid and you see the gloves and the kid's punching the gloves. And he's saying to him, 1, 2, 1, 2. And the kid's going to him, my dad said you was the greatest. He's going, yeah, forget about that. Just keep focused. My dad said that you was the greatest heavyweight of all time. He's like, no, forget that, yeah? And he keeps punching the bags, yeah? And at the end, the little kid gives him a little punch. And for jokes, he falls back as if he's been knocked out. And as he falls back, it zooms to the last fight where he got knocked out. And he sees the crowd and everything, and it's like 1, 2, and he gets up on his feet and he puts his arms through the ropes, yeah, and he looks around, and then it comes up Tyson or whatever it is like that, yeah. And the way Jamie Foxx described it sounded sick, and Martin Scorsese making it would have been nuts. But this was like 2-3 years ago. He said,
Yeah, it was.
Radio.
Yeah, it was.
And nothing's been said of this movie, and they were going to use that. You see how they used it on The Irishman, where they made him look younger.
Yeah.
They were going to do that with Jamie Foxx to make him a young Mike Tyson. But I assume they've aborted that movie, though.
Yeah, maybe they want to wait. Maybe there might be more stuff to add to it, or maybe, I don't know why, but yeah, it's weird. Like,
Yeah, but don't you
there
think
might
that
be more stuff that happens in his life that needs to be added to it. Maybe it's
big
too
time.
early.
He's been
Big
through a lot, man. I don't think
lot.
his life can be a movie. I think his life would have to be a Netflix series.
Yeah, but that's what everyone said about Tupac, though, as well.
No, but they could have done the Tupac as a Netflix series.
Yeah. What did you think of the Tupac movie, Con?
Terrible.
Yeah, it was a really, I don't know.
The actor was good. He was
The
good.
only thing I liked about the Tupac movie, is the guy looked like Tupac.
Yeah, that's true.
He looked like Tupac, and he acted. I think he kind of acted. I think he caught the whole Tupac vibe.
It's weird because I'm such a nerd with like detail. I get annoyed when they like do
Change
little
shit.
mistakes and things, and like pisses
Well,
me off. Like
it
in
was-
the NWA movie, when they had like Dr. Dre recording Hail Mary
Yeah,
with Tupac, when Dre had left Death Row well before Tupac even recorded Machiavelli. Do
exactly.
you
That's
get
true.
what I'm saying? Like, and little details like that, and it's just.
Do you know what
Well,
annoyed me the most? Did you see the Biggie movie?
I've seen that. I've only seen that once. You know.
Do you know
that?
what pissed me off? Do you know what fucking pissed me off in that movie, yeah? Do you remember when Primo said that he worked with Biggie on Unbelievable, yeah?
Yeah.
Primo said that he was in the studio with Biggie. Biggie wasn't writing nothing down. It was coming to the end of the night. Primo was getting frustrated. Biggie hadn't done shit, all right? So he was getting ready to pack up, all right? As he was getting ready to pack up, Big goes, cool, I got it. He goes, you got what? He goes, yeah, I've written the whole song. And Primo goes, I never see you pull out a pen and pad. He goes, no, I was writing it up here. So all that time, Big was writing, but Primo didn't know that Biggie doesn't write his stuff down. That Biggie writes in his head. So then Biggie went in and started, live from Bedford-Stuyvesant, the livest one, representing BK to the foot. Anyway, yeah, in the fucking Biggie movie, they put on fucking Juicy, yeah? Puffy's trying to convince Biggie to record Juicy, yeah? And for a piss take, he goes in the booth and he spits that verse, live from Bedford Stuyvesant, the largest. And I thought, you've just taken a piece of history and just fucked it up, just to make it. But like, put another verse, just freestyle a verse over that beat. Why take that verse and try and make it? Do you know what I'm saying?
But Hollywood does that through and through, though. Hollywood does that with almost every biopic. Man. Yeah, they do that with everything.
I just don't think enough happened in Biggie's life. Not that nothing happened in his life, but nothing significant historically really happened in Biggie's life for there to be a Biggie movie.
Yeah, I agree, actually. Like, this man, because me and my brother was talking about this the other day.
It's like, would you give Pop Smoke a movie?
What?
Would you give Pop Smoke a movie?
Like Pop Smoke, yeah, I don't know. But anyway, as you were saying, sorry.
Would you give him a movie? You wouldn't.
No, you wouldn't, but Biggie was bigger than Pop Smoke anyway. Biggie was bigger, and Biggie had the whole big bad boy Death Row beef going on as well. So he had but up until then, it was.
Would you give Snoop a movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would give Snoop a movie, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. I would.
Okay.
Because he went through a murder case and all that, and leaving Death Row, joining Master P.
Yeah.
The rust of this, he can, there could be easy.
The shit. Did you ever see that documentary where he goes out to fucking Jamaica?
Oh, what?
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
Oh, mate, that's one of the best documentaries ever. I swear.
Yeah.
See, when that geezer got funny with him when he was in that little yard in Jamaica. One geezer got funny with him.
Is that where he turns around and starts talking about how you front in the hood and this and that?
Yeah, I think it was that part. Yeah, like he was with some people and there was this geezer and he was just kind of being a bit cheeky to Snoop.
That's right.
Snoop got annoyed. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, Cons, I was saying.
Yeah, about you and your brother. You were saying, go on.
Yeah, don't take me wrong. Biggie is a sick rapper. He had swagger. He could flow the beat, but as an overall person and different style of content and just as a more influential character, I think he can't come near Tupac.
No, he can't. He can't.
But
see, so this is what I would do with a Tupac Netflix series. Yeah, if I was to do it. Yeah, series 1 would be his childhood because the whole Black Panthers and whatever. So series 1 wouldn't really be about him as much, yeah? He'd be a background character almost,
the foundation.
It'll be it'll be Afeni, Mutulu, Geronimo, Pratt, all of them. It'll be all of them, yeah? Right? And at the end of that series is when he starts high school. Yeah, so at the end of the series, I'd have him getting dressed to go high school, yeah? Second series would start with him in high school. So he meets Jada Pinkett, he goes through whatever he goes through, whatever. So it'll be his high school years, yeah? Right? Third series will be when
Digital Underground.
Digital Underground.
Yeah.
Up until his first album. It says, a gift from Zoom, running out of time, we've removed the 40-minute time limit. Thank you very much. Love it. All right? So third series would be the Digital Underground, getting into music, blah, 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 this and that, yeah? All right? Fourth series would be from where he's the whole when he meets Haitian Jack and he starts all that shit, yeah, all right. And that series would end with him going to prison, getting shot and going to prison, all right. Season 5 would be the whole Death Row thing, and that's it. That's really 5 seasons.
And how many in each one is there
about
usually?
10 episodes.
Probably 10, yeah.
Right, 10 episodes in each. And that would be fucking sick. Death Row is a movie in itself.
Yeah, man, definitely.
Yeah.
They should do Straight Outta Compton 2 properly, right, and make it about Death Row.
Put a whole Suge Knight in it.
Well, it could be just like a sequel to it with a different name.
Yeah. But the same people that made that.
Yeah.
Make that.
So would that be your ultimate TV series? Like biopic TV series?
The Tupac one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon it would.
What would be your ultimate biopic?
The Death Row one would be good as well, Cons, because you'd have the Snoop and all the.
Do you reckon it'd be better than the Tupac one?
Huh?
Do you reckon it'd be better than the Tupac one?
Well, it would incorporate it. Do you get what I'm saying? Obviously, but only a part of it. But
did you watch the Wu-Tang one?
I haven't seen the Wu-Tang one. No,
It's
you
alright.
know what? Should I tell you something? You know what I've
What?
noticed about myself?
Mm.
It's like I can't get down with series. Like it's weird, man. Like
I
I'd
love a
rather
good
just watch
series.
a movie. It's weird.
I do
But-
love a good series though.
But the thing is with me, or I just like watching little interviews. Like I know all the stuff just through my research anyway.
It's true.
But
It's true though. Like, do you think you could learn anything else about Tupac that you didn't already know?
No.
Nah.
I don't
There's
think.
so
Or
much,
Death Row.
yeah.
Do you think you could learn anything about Death Row that you didn't know?
Yeah, I know so much of the background. It's unbelievable, bro.
It's great. How come these two have switched around?
Yeah, I don't know.
And Tash is Tash is messing about. What are you messing about for? You just confused the shit out of me just now. Nah, but
But
I
did
think.
you see
Go on.
Con, that you know Napoleon, who used to be in Outlaws, who's
Yeah.
all religious now, he come out and done a video saying that like Snoop should come out and tell the truth because like the reason why, you know, like Tupac and Snoop fell out just before Tupac
Yeah, because
died.
of what Snoop said on the radio, innit?
Yeah, but like what Mutar's saying is literally a week before. Like he was in tune with Tupac cussing Biggie.
Tupac's whole flow.
He didn't cat Tupac's whole flow.
Bruv, all that for shizzle marizzle shit, that's Tupac, blood.
No, it weren't.
Apparently Tupac said that. I heard that, Ashley, you know that. Apparently
Tupac,
Tupac
bro.
made an album before he made Doggy Style, and apparently they heard it and like ripped his whole style off, so he deleted the album. But I don't really
like
believe that.
Biggie did that as well with Ready to Die.
Yeah, I don't really
Sorry,
believe that.
But go on, you were saying, go on, man. You were saying again, sorry.
What was I saying? I can't remember.
You were saying that he said that Snoop should come forward and tell the truth.
Yeah, basically that he made a song with Tupac dissing Biggie a week before he said that, apparently.
No, he probably did. Because Snoop always backed the beef.
Yeah, but I reckon Snoop was just
Yeah.
being tactical, man. Like he was just thinking like.
I
That's
don't.
what
You know what? Snoop. I don't think Snoop is a very. I don't think
It's
he's a
not the
very
question.
genuine person.
You don't think, nah?
I think
Genuine how?
I think Snoop plays the fence a lot. Yeah.
Yeah,
And he, like you said, he's very strategic.
yeah.
And he plays people to his advantage. Like when you talk about, like, well, why was Snoop talking at Nipsey Hussle's funeral when Nipsey Hussle and Snoop didn't really know each other like that well? Why? Because Snoop was a big thing. Then Snoop's the my little homie, my little cuz, my little whatever. Why
I
was
think
Snoop
they were down.
not like that though? Yeah. And why was Snoop the one that
they weren't
indicted
the
in what's it called, Tupac into the Hall of
Tupac.
Fame?
Yeah.
They weren't even talking when Tupac died.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Now, there was a whole bunch of other people that if anybody should have put Tupac in the Hall of Fame, maybe Tretch should have done it from Naughty by Nature.
Yeah.
Because they were much closer.
Yeah.
Or Jada Pinkett could have done it. But why Snoop? Because Snoop likes to go on like he's the Farrakhan of rap music, and whenever there's a beef, he's got to get involved. He only does it for his own gain, I feel, man.
Yeah. It's true. A lot of
That's
people
my
say
opinion.
that.
That's just my opinion.
Yeah, it's very possible.
But I like Doggy Style. That's the only album of his I actually like. That's about it.
Yeah, I love
hear
that
that.
album. That's my favourite
Let's
album.
not forget
Huh?
when Snoop drop, I want to see you sweat, bro.
I want to see you swear.
And he's walking around in a robe and that, bro.
I don't know that shit, bro. I never. Oh, I know that. I know he's done that sexual seduction shit. That was terrible.
That was jokes.
But if you look at it, yeah, if it wasn't for NWA, if it wasn't for Eazy-E, we'd have none of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No
Yeah,
Snoop,
would you say that?
no Eminem, no fucking 50 Cent.
Yeah, but would you throw Ice Cube in that as well?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Of course.
Would you throw Dre in that as well?
Yeah. The NWA. Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
But if it wasn't for Eazy-E, maybe you'd have them, but not to the stage that they are now. Like 50 Cent would have been 50 Cent, yeah? Eminem, like... Nah, get that bullshit off the screen, man. Fuck, you know. Fuck his thing. No, but Eazy-E, yeah, if it weren't for him,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Bone Thugs.
Well, I mean, he was the real. He
Right,
was
look,
the real
count it
input,
off,
innit?
yeah? from Eazy-E, you had NWA, which had Dre and Ice Cube, yeah? All right? From that, you had the Lynch Mob, you had WC, and you had Mac 10.
Ice Cube really did have his own set for real, though. He was rolling with other niggas.
Yeah, but he had Mac 10 and he had Dub C, yeah? West Side Connection, yeah? He had
And
the
like
Lynch Mob.
DJ Pooh and all that as well.
DJ Pooh and that, yeah? All right, then Dre had Snoop, Dogg Pound, Lady of Rage, fucking Nate Dogg,
Sam Sneeds and all
yeah,
that.
Sam Sneed, all right? So, then from there, you had Eminem. Dre had Eminem. You had Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Yeah.
You had BG the Knockout Kid. Yeah?
Yeah.
All right? Then you had fucking King T. All right? Then you had, from there, you had 50 Cent. Exhibit. Fucking, no, but Exhibit was already about. Then you had 50 Cent. And then you, obviously, from 50 Cent, you've got G Unit. There's much more that we're fucking missing.
What's his name? Kendrick came off.
Yeah.
Forgetting about the whole aftermath, man.
Huh?
D12 and that.
Yeah, D12. So it's like, it all comes from Eazy-E.
Yeah, because he funded it all, basically.
You know what I mean? Like 50 Cent would never have been as big as he is if it wasn't.
But 50 Cent's not really a West Coast artist, but he's a West
though,
Coast.
but it's still like, NWA legacy though.
Yeah, true.
Like, if you're looking legacy wise, it's NWA legacy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like 50 Cent, if he got signed by anyone other than Eminem, I don't think he would have been as big as he was.
You think so? Well, even if someone like, for example, even if he signed to Rock or
Eminem was hot property at the time, and like it was like their marketing at the time was on point. I think it just made perfect sense.
And the fact that 50 Cent came out and went at everyone, he didn't give a shit who he went at.
Yeah.
Hey, what's the latest with 50 at the moment? With Tekashi 69.
Oh, Tekashi, yeah. He basically said that he would pick Tekashi 69 to be his son, or his real son.
That's right.
Why?
The spitting image of him.
Obviously, isn't it?
He hates his son. I don't know what. He just hates his fucking son. His son don't like him very much either. That's why in Power, his character kills his own son. That was a shot at his son. 50's a madman.
50's had a movie already, hasn't he, though, about himself? Get Rich and Die Trying.
Yeah.
But 50's
Asher D's in that, isn't it?
That wasn't a bad film.
Asher D was in that movie.
Yeah, Asher D was in that. But 50's life could be a movie, though. 50's life.
Isn't that what that film was supposed to be?
Yeah, but 50's life is intriguing enough to be a movie, I think.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, his business
dealings and all that.
People just follow him around live all the time.
Like, I'm thinking, would a Jay-Z movie be any good?
I wouldn't watch that.
I wouldn't.
That
wouldn't interest me really.
It'd be more of a business movie.
Yeah.
You know what? Do you know why I wouldn't watch a Jay-Z movie? Because it'd all be bullshit. It'll be lies. There's a lot of shit that man lies about, yeah? And there's a lot of shit a lot of niggas are lying about.
A Nas movie. Would you watch a Nas movie?
Yeah, I would. I like, because I'm a Nas fan, so...
Wait, P. Diddy. A P. Diddy movie.
Yes.
A P. Diddy, a real P. Diddy movie.
Yes.
Not a bullshit one, a real one.
Bro, did you know P. Diddy's dad was working for Nicky Barnes?
Yeah, he snitched. He was an informant.
Yeah, he snitched. That's why they killed him, because he snitched on Nicky. He was wearing a wire, apparently.
Because you know what? I think the Nas movie would be good, Cons, because he had like... He's like, dad was like that old jazz player and he grew up in a... So there would be a bit of a musical background to it.
Did you watch the Roxanne Shante movie?
No.
It was on Netflix, yeah? At the end, she's got a little kid that raps for him when he's like 13, and it's Nas, and it ends on that. So it can't... I don't know if they're going to make that the continuation.
Yeah.
Because in the movie, this little kid comes up, she goes, yeah, I want to be a rapper, yeah? And she goes, go and rap for me like that, yeah? He goes, no, I'm too shy. She goes, next time I see you, if you don't rap for me, yeah, I'm going to kick your ass like that, yeah? Because he's a little kid and she's a grown woman, yeah? Don't come up to me and say to me, you're a rapper if you're not going to rap, yeah? And at the end of the movie, the same little kid comes up to her, and then she goes, oh, so what's your name? He goes, Nasty Nas. And it finishes there. Yeah. I don't know if a Nas movie would be that good.
Yeah, I don't know. I just like Nas as an artist. That's more of a personal thing. Like, Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What do you think of the Drink Champs thing with P
Oh,
Diddy?
Drink Champs are brilliant.
Jokes, man.
Yeah, but the one with P Diddy in it, right?
I've not
What
seen
do you
that
think?
one.
The gay one.
Oh,
Hey,
have you heard
Dad,
the
he goes,
story?
Fabulous, why won't you party with me? I mean, like,
But
I know
you
we've
gotta
been
look
out
at the-
partying before, but I really want to party with you. Why won't you party?
You gotta look at the
Your
body
birthday?
language around the table.
Yeah, and Fabulous is there, yeah, with the cake, just like.
Just saying.
Hey, you know what,
Ladies
yeah?
is there as well, yeah? And then he starts chasing the Rasta man around the fucking, around the studio and shit.
Like,
That's
what
some
the
funny
fuck?
shit. Yeah.
Did you hear Exhibit's story with P Diddy about?
Yeah,
the
I
gay
heard
club?
that.
Yeah, that sounds
All
funny.
right.
Man.
DMX. Did you hear about the DMX shit about pulling someone over? He's got lights on his fucking car. Normally he goes when I'm driving. What is it? Hot 98 or whatever the fuck it's
Oh,
called.
97.
97.
That's it. Yeah. Now he's on there. He's not even sitting down either. He's standing up. Yeah. And he's talking about how he was on the way to the airport or something. And he goes, normally people get out of my way. He goes like this. He goes, but this guy was being ignorant. He goes, so I put the lights on. He pulled him over, asked for his license,
No
and all
way.
this kind of, yeah. And they said, look, have you got a driving license? He goes, maybe I have, maybe I
Yeah,
haven't.
he don't have a driving license. He didn't have a
No.
driving license.
You know, and like the way he was sort of like justifying himself when he's so fucking wrong.
Bro, it's such a shame about DMX though, man.
Yeah, DMX is a deep dude, you know. Really,
Do you know what I
he's a
keep
deep
saying
guy,
this? There's two rappers, yeah, that could have got Tupac and Biggie status, yeah? See, when Pun died, Pun isn't quite up there with Biggie and Tupac. As it,
but what in terms of status, but lyrically,
like he's a dead rapper. He's a dead rapper, but he's not
yeah,
Tupac and Biggie in it. Yeah, all right.
yeah, obviously, yeah.
For that Latino, he is. For the Latinos,
Yeah,
he is.
but hip hop globally, he's not. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, two people, and I say this, yeah, not that I wish death on anyone. Yeah, if DMX died on his second album,
Yeah,
and,
you know.
and if 50 Cent died on Get Rich or Die Trying, they'd be up there. The Mount Rushmore of dead rappers would have been DMX, 50 Cent, Biggie, and Tupac.
Yeah.
At the moment, it's only Tupac and Biggie.
And I think Nipsey can get close to that. Not in terms. I'm not saying he's as good as them, but just in terms of what he done for the community.
Yeah,
And
do you know it's been a year now since Nipsey passed away?
yeah, so I'd say like because it's strange because like Nipsey, yeah, I weren't into him, and about a year before he died, I really started getting into him, and I could see he was like a bit of a deep person. He looked like he was more than just a rapper to me. Do you get what I'm saying? So they're the kind of characters I like. Like they're just
no, Nipsey was hard. I remember there was this interview with Nipsey when he was a teenager, yeah. And he's there, and the guy says, "So when you make your music, what is it you want to do?" He goes, "I want to invest in real estate and own my masters."
Yeah.
And the guy goes, "Wait a sec, where you from? You're from fucking Slauson, and you're talking like this, like you want to own rare." And the guy was just shocked that Nipsey had his head screwed on straight, and he knew what he wanted.
So what do you guys think of the thing, Machine Gun Kelly?
Only time I heard him was with that Eminem thing. I didn't know of him till then. He was all right though. Sorry, Ashley, I spoke over you, bro.
Nah, man, he's dead. I don't like Machine Gun.
He's not a good rapper.
I mean, like the way that what you're talking about. I mean, that's kind of the way that he puts himself out as well. He talks about when he was in the hood, like when he was down and out, and what he's brought back into his community. Do you think that's just a done thing for rappers, like especially nowadays? Is that you should be putting back into your community?
Not just rappers. I think anybody who makes it out of their thingy and they're in a position should help out the community.
You know, I mean, like you guys see
morally or because of their image? Do you think because of their image or morally?
I think morally, yeah. I saw an interview with Tupac once, and the same because Tupac said it or whatever, yeah. All right, but he was like you can't be fucking. I don't care if you're Michael Jackson, whoever Jackson, yeah. You shouldn't have a house with fucking 15 bedrooms in it, and 10 of those bedrooms aren't being used, yeah.
Exactly.
Starving, and there's people without one bedroom. Do you know what I'm saying? Like if you look at it, and what we're going through right now proves it.
You know what it is, yeah.
There's
you
an
get rich
imbalance.
tomorrow, nobody can tell you how much bedrooms you can have in your house, man. So.
What's that?
If you got peace tomorrow, nobody could tell you how many bedrooms you could have in your house.
No, but what it is that, of course, no one can, but there is a big imbalance in the world. Do you get what I'm saying? And I feel that if I was to get a large sum of money, yeah, all right, or I was milled up like that, yeah, all right, I would do. Look at Krypton Conan. They're not milled up like that, yeah, but they still built a world in Bangladesh.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't matter. The intention has to be there, and for you to fucking Snapchat it and film it and show everyone what you've done, it's not about that. Go do it in the privacy of whatever. Know that you've given back, and don't worry about Snapchatting it to show that this is what I've done.
Yeah, but you got people like Mayweather that go on there. I mean, look, 50 done it as well, showing the stacks of money around them, like it's, you know, showing that shit off. You know, it's, I think, in a way, good for you. You made it. You got out of the hole, innit? Yeah. Never begrudge anyone for that, but don't start sticking that shit in people's faces.
Listen, nobody is obliged to give back. Yeah, right? Because it's not. No. What do you mean by give back? Because you could think, what's this giving back? What they gave to me, so I'm going to give to them. No, because you earn your own money and you make your own things. So you're not giving back.
That's right.
Yeah, right. It's helping and giving a helping hand. Yeah, all right. And like I said, if I was to get a large sum of money in some way or another, I would give help to someone or a community or something. Just to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, impact, innit?
Yeah.
Impact.
You hear that, you man? If Cons licks it, we're rich, bruv.
Yeah.
Listen. If I ever hit it big, guaranteed. Because listen, it's not just the fact that, you know, it's morally the right thing to do. You know what it was like sitting in the hole, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what it was like. Yeah. And you know that at one point, like, if someone reached out, give their hand out to you, it helped you out of the hole as well. How much you would have appreciated that shit. Yeah.
Definitely,
So giving that, being in a position to give that, is not just a thing to make yourself feel good, but it's to actually literally help, you know?
Yeah, you're making others feel good as well.
Yeah. You know, that's the whole thing, isn't it? Definitely. You know, the whole thing is someone's in the hole, help them out the hole. You know, you're in the hole, someone help you out of the hole. And so on and so forth.
I agree with you on that, man. I agree with you on that. You know what I mean? I do agree. There's a lot of people that say that they agree with you on that, and then as soon as they get that money, they go, amnesia.
Yeah, exactly. You know, innit?
Who was I going to help?
You know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who? Where?
Who? Yeah, who? You know? But so my point was, the reason why I asked you is, how much of these rappers nowadays, and I say rappers, any of these people that come out the hood, are doing that for their self-image more than for that reason?
I think a lot of it is for self-image.
Think so?
I think it's a bit of both, because, like, I think that, like, maybe, like, some people do it for, like, a spiritual reason, to think that, oh, I'm doing good, and just to help out. But maybe, I think it might be a bit of both. Only the person really knows themselves, innit, I suppose. Or
of course, but when you walk up to a homeless person on the street, and you're filming it, and you give them $100 to go buy themselves some new clothes, and then you go and take them for something to eat, and the whole time you're filming it, and it's boosting your Instagram profile, it's hard for me to believe that it's for that purpose.
Yes.
I agree, Con. Yes. But only one good thing to come out of that, I would say, if someone did do that, would that it might give the inspiration for someone else to go and do the same. Like if you watch someone,
you know what, you're right. I didn't think of it like that, but again, it's a case of.
But I agree with you. Otherwise,
you know what I mean? It's like, how genuine is it really?
Because like, just do it from the goodness of your heart. It don't matter who sees it. The universe will reward you anyway. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the way I see it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's like, have you ever heard of Hulk energy drinks?
No.
Yeah, tiny little bottles like this. Yeah. It's an Indian geezer that created it. He's I think he said like 8 billion or 10 billion he's made out of the company. Right. So what he done is he turned around and went, "Who needs 10 billion?" We'll say 10 billion. Like anyone correct me if they know exactly how much it was. He said, like, "Who needs 10 billion?" He goes, "1 billion." He goes, "That's me sorted, my family, everyone else." He goes, the rest of this I'm putting into just sorting out things like irrigation, right, for people in India. Yeah, I'm going to sort out water. Yeah, he bought a big tanker. He created water irrigation so the people in these poor areas can have clean water. You know, he created energy. Who was the boxer? Who's the boxer who went and invested all that money in lighting in Africa? Because they didn't have no thing, lighting.
It's not a boxer,
You know?
it's like Akon.
Is it Akon? Yeah, you're right.
He ain't a boxer.
You know,
Far from a box.
no. But yeah, I mean, like, legit, them guys gave, like, I know with the guy that done Hulk drinks, it was most of his money went to charity. Because he's like, listen, I'm good. I'm never going to need money. I've got more money than I can spend. And to me, that was real. Like, that mentality was real. Like, I'm done. Do you know what I mean? I'm done. What am I going to do with all the rest of this money?
All right.
Listen,
Go on.
one thing, yeah, because you lot haven't addressed any of the pictures that I keep changing, yeah? So when you said what have I been watching, my background now is the Money Heist, yeah?
Dude, what is that?
You got to watch it, man. You got to watch the Money Heist. Just put it in English, yeah? And watch it. It is fucking sick, yeah?
Really? Have you seen Code 8 yet?
No.
Code 8's pretty good.
And the other picture was the Tiger King. Anybody watch that?
Listen,
yeah.
no.
You know what? All right. As homework, we'll watch that and we'll do a podcast on the Tiger King. Because I heard it's supposed to be nuts.
Well, listen, why is Trump getting involved with the Tiger King now? Why is he looking into the Tiger King? Why is that important?
Oh, no.
Who? Trump, did you say?
Yeah.
Oh.
He turned around, he watched it. He goes, I'm going to get involved. I'm going to investigate this thing.
All right, let's watch it. Have you watched it, Tash?
No, I ain't watched it. No.
All right, let's watch it and discuss it when we watched it.
And that's the thing Fat Joe and Tyson were talking about.
This is pretty weird.
But is there another thing I was going to say, yeah? You see now, yeah, that we're on lockdown.
Yeah.
I think the NHS are doing a brilliant job at the moment, yeah? All right?
Massive
job. They are, yeah? But you see how everyone's talking about, look, the NHS, they're on like minimum wage an hour, and then you've got footballers that are on like 75 grand a week, and they're sitting down, and they can't help us out or whatever. And what's the use of them when they're earning that much money, yeah? I thought, you know what? You're right. Fucking kick a ball at Corona, see what happens. You fucking, what's going to happen? It seems very unfair that these people are on the front line, and they're earning this money, and this person kicks a ball, or this person acts in a movie, and they get this money. But then you got to look at it like this, yeah? And this is what occurred to me, yeah? It's not that these people are, it's the industry that they're in. If the movie industry makes billions and billions and billions, yeah, all right, an actor can't ask for that amount of money. If a football FIFA is making this amount of billions and billions, a football player can get paid that because it's, do you know what I'm saying? Now the NHS is funded that, so it's the NHS. The people in the NHS deserve much more money than what they're getting, and I believe that they can get much more than they're getting. Yeah, but the industry, it isn't an entertainment industry where you're selling a movie that can make 450 mil, and you're a team, and you're a studio that's got 50 of those movies coming out a year. Do you get what I'm saying?
Well, hold up 1 second. If the NHS, like the government tomorrow, turned around and said, let's put an extra £10 on our taxes, yeah. Extra £10 come out of all of our taxes, and that's going to go towards the NHS. How many people be kicking off, even in this environment now?
I think a lot of people be kicking off.
Of course.
You know, just £10.
Wait, Mem, go on, Mem.
But bro, you see what I'm saying? Like, I know what you're saying, Tash, but at the end of the day, bruv, like, they could fund the NHS because I'm not being funny. They got money to go and fucking bomb people abroad. So why ain't they got money to give to the NHS? That's bullshit.
Absolutely.
So
well, hold up, Trident.
It's not our job to fund the NHS.
But the point that I was making is that these are separate industries. Now, just say we're an industry within ourselves, yeah, and we're making, and between the four of us, we're making 10 million a year, all right? Then I can pay you. We can pay each other fucking whatever amount per hour. Do you get what I'm saying? It's the industry that we think, yeah? So the NHS is an industry it's a government thing, yeah? And the government isn't looking after it. So when people are attacking football players and actors and whatever, which I did also, yeah? And so I sat down and thought about it and thought, wait, but their industry creates this amount of money. The fucking FIFA is not going to give money to the NHS. Fucking Miramax Studios ain't going to give money to it because they're looking at that's their industry. Do you get what I'm saying? It's the government that's got to look after the NHS, and people shouldn't really take shots at actors and footballers and blah blah blah. Yeah, they're sitting on the ass and they can't help, but it's their industry. How can we blame them?
You can't. How can you blame someone for making money? They're making money. They're making money, innit?
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just the government's got their priorities in the wrong place. For them, it's not the wrong place, but in our eyes, it's the wrong place.
And what NHS is doing and what these people on the front line are doing, I applaud them. And bro, I think
absolutely. Sorry to cut you off, bro.
Of course, go on.
I was going to say, like, everyone's saying that now, but like what I'm saying, that's a given regardless of coronavirus or not. Do you get what I'm saying?
But it's taken for this to happen, for us to actually, you know what?
Yeah,
you don't know what you got till it's gone, kind of thing. It's kind of that aspect, yeah? Now that we need them and they're there, all right? But give it 5 years time, give it a year from now, when everything's normal, yeah? People are going to be bitching about the NHS again.
Listen, we're sitting here.
I've been waiting 2.5 hours in A&E.
2 ambulances have come past.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And listen, this is people together though, isn't it? Let's see. Is this whole thing going to make people a bit more less selfish, more empathy? I doubt it, but you never know.
People like to show out for Facebook and Instagram, bro. They all are. I love this. Be kind, be kind, be kind. And these are some of the bitchiest people I've ever fucking seen in my life. And I mean, you're saying be kind.
Mm-hmm. And then 2 minutes later, maybe shit's hit the fan for them cons where they have to be, if that makes sense, and they have to change.
Well, it's not genuine.
That's why I love having
Mem that way
right here, because Mem is just the good conscious. Like, I like the way Mem sees the good in things. You know what I mean? Because I'm more pessimistic than that. I see the negative in shit. Yeah, all right. Where Mem sees the good in shit. You know what I mean? And it could be that, but it's just a case of, when you see something so much and you just think to yourself, you know what?
I know, man.
You know what I mean?
It's frustrating, isn't it? Like,
it is.
It's like, have you seen that movie, They Live?
Yeah.
Yeah. Love
it's like when he's trying to get him to wear the glasses and the geezer to wear the glasses.
It's a big kickoff, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is a big fucking kickoff just to get the fucking glasses on.
And it goes on for ages, that scene. And that scene, I could really relate to that scene because, you know, when I first started getting into my research and I was telling people, just look at this, man. Look, you'll see it. And people were like, no, I don't want to look at it. That scene epitomised that thing so much.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, big time.
You've ever read that?
Fucking crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. You know
yeah, man. So what else you guys been watching then? What else has been what else you been?
I watched a
research in that, man.
A really, really good interview. It's like a hood politics movie, story about you know who Lord Avery is? The second Lord Avery.
No.
You see in Boys in the Hood, yeah. When Ricky gets shot.
Yeah.
You see the guy holding the shotgun.
Oh, he's dead though, isn't he?
Yeah. So basically, it's like a little. I'll send it to the group so you lot can see it. But it basically explains his whole life story and what happens to him after Boys in the Hood, and like it just doesn't go the way you think it's gonna go, and he starts living his life as if he was that character from Boys in the Hood.
Because he was in Don't Be a Menace as well.
Yeah. He didn't. Yeah, but that was on his downfall. He was a cameo in Don't Be a Menace.
Yeah, as himself, as his character in Boys in the Hood.
But he didn't. He also, they said in the thing that he didn't like his role in Lockdown. You seen Lockdown?
No.
Oh, you got to see that. That's with Master P. That's a must watch. It's Master P. What's that other guy's name? There's a couple Sticky Fingers. Was it Sticky Fingers?
Probably.
One with the lady, what's his name? Yeah, but there's a couple sick old school rappers in there, and it goes down. But he plays a crackhead snitch in jail and that, and like his story is fucked anyway. I'll send you the link and you'll see that. That's quite dope.
I suppose that's got to be better than bedwetting, isn't it, Ash?
What's that?
On the group chat. That's got to be better than bedwetting on the group chat.
Oh yeah, well, I don't know what the fuck that was about, bro. You just laying there sleeping, pissing.
Basically, the caption was, yeah, the morning after lockdown's been like banished, like abolished and that, so we can go out. So obviously there's partied that hard that he's falling asleep and he's just going to piss.
That's nuts. That shit was
Yeah, it's a weird bit of video, man.
Guys, do you know what I was thinking of earlier? You know, like, hopefully when everything, like, gets back to normal and that, and, like, just say we all go back to work and we see our colleagues or whatever, do you think people will shake hands and hug still? Or do you think people... That's going to
elbowing.
Yeah.
Elbows and shit.
Hey, it's going to be like the end of Endgame, isn't it?
Is it?
Remember the end of Endgame?
Or when everyone knelt down?
Nah. Do you know when like they all go back to college? Everyone's just rolling in, like it's like the first time they've seen each other. And it's like kind of thing with each other. But that's going to be us, you know.
It's going to be weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
I know.
If we ever get there, hopefully, we will do, man.
We will do. We will do.
Listen, on that note, I've got to jet off. All right?
All right.
Well, Viper, yeah?
Huh?
Got to play Striking Viper, yeah?
Definitely. Striking Viper's been a thing. But I've been playing a lot of Street Fighter 2 lately. Not even Street Fighter 4, Street Fighter 2. We'll keep that for the next thing. We'll hook up in the next couple of days. All right? And we'll
man.
One. But if I'm going to try and watch this Tiger King thing. All right?
Yeah.
And we can start off a little conversation on that. But people, stay safe.
Yeah,
right?
definitely.
And that's it. Look, take care of yourselves. Peace.
Take care of each other. Yeah, definitely. Take care. Bye.